So I don't know why that was not working there. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Yeah. So I don't know why this when I created my stream, it didn't publish anything to Discord or anything like that. Whoa, for some reason. So not sure what the hell happened there. But today it's Saturday morning, 10:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. I woke up and ran this morning, so that was fun. I ran for a mile on my treadmill. It's been since like summer of last year since I've done that. Surprisingly, my legs aren't dying yet, but I also did only just run 1 mile instead of 2 like I normally would. So yeah. So feeling pretty good this morning, and I got my stew started, my beef stew from last night that I prepped for. So I'm sure we'll talk about that a little bit today. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this game started. So today we've got NFC versus AFC. I mean, I don't know, like if it doesn't really matter who's home or away or whatever. I mean, they play a neutral ground anyway. The game Pro Bowl this year was slated to be in Vegas, but that didn't happen because of COVID, and so they're doing some virtual blah 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 whatever crap. But this way we actually get to see an actual Pro Bowl game in effect. So I'm going to do NFC versus AFC, and yes, these are the teams that whoever uploaded this roster decided to choose to represent each team. So the Colts are the NFC, the Chiefs are the AFC. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Now I have to try to decide, do I really want to do, like, Vegas is domed, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh boy. So we'll just say clear. Isn't the Pro Bowl usually like... What's up, Bubba? How are you doing, man? Hang on, let me turn on this bot real quick. So we'll just use clear. I don't know, like, I don't know if I want to do, like, 10-minute quarters might be alright, right? I mean, I don't know if we need to do this for 2 hours. But, like, 1 hour is, like, 5-minute quarters isn't really that long, though. Maxwell, stop it! God, you obnoxious fucking cat. Get! God dang cat. He didn't like that. He didn't like getting smacked in the head. Bad kitty. Why are you such a jerk? He like steps over everything. He's like, there's nothing's in his way. No, I'm not gonna. Fuck no. I can't even. I don't think you can't even do that unless you choose a side. He just walks over stuff. Like, he doesn't care that there's like stuff on my desk, and he just steps all over it. Like, there's nothing there, and it's like, dude, you're not supposed to be walking on that. So I don't know. 10 minutes should be fine, right? I mean, that's somewhere over an hour, and it seems like it should be enough time to have a decent game. And it's, yeah, I think 10 minutes is fine. 10-minute quarters is fine. Should be good. I'm assuming you don't have Pro Bowl now, of course, and of course it reset all my shit, which is annoying as crap. We could do arcade. That's more like an actual Pro Bowl. But no, we'll do simulation. Well, there was no one here originally, but there's gonna be some here in a second. Some bets, that is 2-minute bets. 2-minute bets. So again, NFC is the Colts, AFC are the Chiefs. Oh, there we go. So they have Rodgers starting for the NFC, Mahomes starting for the AFC. It's very interesting that that person decided to choose the Colts of all teams to put Aaron Rodgers on. There was a calculated decision made there.
As we'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Indianapolis Colts.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest.
Colts is NFC.
Stadium in Kansas City.
That's the option. NFC for Colts, AFC for Chiefs.
Out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Arrow. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
Took my advice. I did, Trey. I did. But it was, I can't believe at this point, how the hell does Madden not have, remember, this is the most authentic NFL game, supposedly, but they still don't have Pro Bowl teams? How do they still not have actual Pro Bowl teams? Like, that's really stupid. They knew this back in December, like, who the teams were and the coaches and all that crap, right? So, I mean, how do they not have a Pro Bowl mode in this damn game? How come people have to actually modify rosters for Pro Bowl teams, That's really annoying. Get your shit together, EA. Come on. Because EA said, well, yeah, we know that. Oh, Mahomes takes off the first play of the game and gets about 6-7 yards. And they said 8. So I say 6-7, they say 8.
Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
They did in 20? Really? Yeah, I didn't see where they had an option in 21. So I got actually I'll put a picture in Discord. I got my stew started this morning. Oh, gain of 1 maybe.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Yeah, I got my stew started this morning. And yeah, all my ingredients I had, I actually had to limit what I put in there because they wouldn't all fit. I had too many. I wanted 2 bags of onions, but I had to end up taking out some of the veggies. I kept more of the beef in there and the mushrooms and a bag of onions and a cup of corn. I actually didn't put green beans in there because I had no room. And like literally it only took one of those beef broths. An open-handed play-action pass, throws, caught, first down for Kansas City, or for the AFC. Aaron Rodgers looks disturbing in a Colts jersey. Does he?
Gets him 15 yards.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful.
You just put your soup on? Nice. Yeah, then I could only use one of the containers of the beef broth I had. Should be ready about 7. Damn. Yeah, mine will be ready at about 6. So I'm doing a 10-hour slow. Oh, what a play! What the heck? How did he break out of that? Oh, it's Derrick Henry. That's right. So they got Derrick Henry and Nick Chubb, guys. So we'll see Derrick Henry and possibly Nick Chubb as well. Imagine that. Imagine that being your actual roster. Beef soup live stream. I did yesterday where I was doing the prep work. Where I was cutting up the celery and the carrots and the potatoes.
Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line.
Dude, yesterday I had almost 20 hours of watch time just from the 2 streams that I did. which is crazy. Like that's unheard of for a Friday night. So maybe I need to start doing that for Fridays. But Baker, the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. They can't play in the Pro Bowl. Really? Okay. I can control that. I wasn't gonna sit there and put time into putting the Pro Bowl rosters together. That's EA's job, and they obviously failed miserably at it. So I happened to find a roster this morning that I was able to download where someone had the rosters, and they chose the team. So I can't help you with that. Throw, 2nd and 6, caught, and a first down. Really? Keenan Allen made the Pro Bowl?
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, incomplete.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get that back to Allen.
Yeah, I don't know, Bubba. I have no idea.
Mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one.
But yeah, I can see that, yeah.
That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely.
So guys, I gained all my weight back that I lost in the summer. I weighed myself last night. It was a sad sight. I knew that my stomach started feeling like it was like annoying and big, and that was about like the way I felt when I was about 150. So I weighed myself last night and I was at 148, man. I was just like, and in the summer I was like 135, something like that. So I gotta start over. Yeah, well that's with a a good metabolism though, dude, because I don't exercise at all. Diggs with his touchdown. There you go, Trey. Oh, he threw the ball at Derrick Henry. And yes, it's normal when you're a child that you have. Normally, you have high metabolism. But mine's still pretty good considering my age. But that's just because I try to eat like pretty decent too, right? So what your diet is, also dictates how much weight you gain, or how you maintain your weight.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level, went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
Rodgers now on first.
Oh, and a first down for the NFC.
Nice way to start the drive.
You're
A gain
off
of
to
12
bowling.
and a
Oh,
first
okay.
down.
All right, man.
We'll see
Have
what kind
fun.
of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them,
Ew, why the hell would you eat 15 wings and a family-style bag of chips? That's disgusting, dude. That's disgusting. That's too much food. There may have been a time where I could eat that much, but man, I cannot eat that much anymore without feeling like sick.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
You said you could. Well, don't. That's nasty. You know, I should go get some of my coffee, actually. I made some coffee, and I didn't get any yet. Oh, stuffed. 33, that's the number that Trent Richardson used to wear for the Colts. Baker need 20 wings at once. What? 20 wings. Hell no. Hell to the no. At once.
And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Shit, I'm lucky if I can eat like 6 or 8 at a time, or in a serving or a session, single session. Whoa, screen or a little slant route, but incomplete. So looks like the NFC's gonna have the punt here. Oh God, there's Rodgers in your Colts jersey. Yeah, so I woke up this morning, and then I got my soup started in the crock pot, and then I went and ran on the treadmill. Even though I was like, I so didn't want to do it. I was just like, oh, like, do I have to do it today? And I'm like, oh, I might as well get it out of the way. And you know, it's just like, I don't want to do it, Mom. And then I was like, I should just do it, get it out of the way. And then I did it, and I actually felt good when I was running. My legs don't feel sore yet, which is kind of surprising, but I only did run a mile. So the next time I run, though, like, I need to do 2 miles. If I running a mile, like, after 10 minutes, basically like, for me, it seems like your body just warms up after the first 10 minutes. And then, so if you run for then anything after that, the next 10 minutes is essentially gain. You know, you're actually, like, burning fat, potentially, at that point, because then your body's gonna get even more hot and start burning fat off. The first 10 minutes is just what LA team though? Well, there's only one that he would go to that would make any sense. So, but I don't know that I'd see that.
Working from the gun, Mahomes, and this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get to the
Mahomes has basically got his own team in the Pro Bowl, like Hill and Kelce. And then pretty much his whole offensive line.
Number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Golf Stafford, swap L. But see, that doesn't make any sense. Stafford's so old. That's not even like that buys you maybe like that buys you a year. Right? Maybe 2. Like, Stafford's just kind of, he's just old. How old is he? Like 40 at this point? Like, the dude's got to be old. He's been around for a while, like almost forever. Shit. We've seen Calvin Johnson retire in his time, and Calvin Johnson was drafted before he was even there, right?
Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end Kelce.
Oh, Kelce fumbles the ball, picked up by the NFC. I don't know. He may have been down, but he was laying on a body, so I'm not sure.
36-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B.
Oh, he was down. He was laying down on the ground. Like, what the? How is that even a fumble? I'm so confused by that. He's 32.
They talk about it all the time, but still, When you got
Damn, he's
defenders
old.
out there
But he's
who
been
are
around
preaching,
forever.
hey,
Shit.
we're gonna take
Maybe
the ball away from
only.
you. No matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Booth review. Yeah, he was like practically laying on the ground for a minute before the ball came out, and they called that a fumble somehow. That's a little odd.
This is where you need that 20/20
Down.
eyesight, don't you, Brandon?
He's
You've
down.
gotta see
Like, how is there's not, you can't get any more down than that. His ass is on the ground. Then the ball comes. Like, what the hell? That's not young. I don't know, these guys come out of college when they're like 22. I mean, he's been in the league
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
for many years.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect.
All right, so Henry with the first down.
Someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
And try to atone for it here on this drive. They keep it with Henry on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come
Yeah,
right
but I
back
don't
and
think
continue to run it.
I still don't think
Because
that's a.
as an offensive play caller,
I don't know. I just feel like if you make that trade for Stafford, then you're not really you're not too concerned about your future. You're just more concerned about right now.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
we often talk about
Like that's not a trade you make if you're if you're
what the defense is doing.
looking for something long term.
That play, great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
They run the option here.
Mahomes is gonna keep it. Damn, he gets 8 yards, 9 yards.
After a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and 2. They run the option on 2nd
Oh,
down.
Mahomes fumbles! And that was an actual fumble that time, recovered by the NFC.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles
He got
on their
blasted,
last two,
man. Damn.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They seriously put Aaron Rodgers and Andrew Luck. And that was Andrew Luck's number, right? 12? I'm almost certain. How could they? How could they put? How could he take 12? No, man. You can't replace Andrew Luck's number like that, bro. You can't be doing that.
Starting field position for the Colts as they have it first.
That's
and 10
illegal.
at the 41-yard line.
That's like giving him 18. Oh, a flag on the play. That may have been a face mask or something. No? Okay, blocking the back, holding, whatever you want to call it.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backward.
Well, man, I had my alarm set for 7:30, and I didn't wake up till like 7:45. I kept snoozing. Kept snoozing. But I felt like I slept pretty good last night, actually. I don't know if it was because I was tired, but I did drink some of that sleepy time tea that's got like chamomile tea last night before I went to bed, and I felt like that may have helped. Oh, bobbled in the air! Oh my God, that like hit off of someone's head or hands. Could have been picked. Could have been caught. But I drank some of that sleepy time tea, and then like I started feeling like really tired. And I went to bed, and I felt like I didn't toss or turn or anything last night. Like I felt like I slept in the same. I may have adjusted like once, but like I don't feel like I moved at all. So that was good because I haven't normally been getting sleep that good, unless I'm really tired or something.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Finds
All right,
his
they get
tight
back
end
over
Ingram.
half their yards they lost in that
It's a
penalty.
pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
So it's still a
after
third
that
and long.
completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a
Yeah, I can't wait till that
linebacker,
soup's done.
this is
I just
gonna
keep
be
going down there,
every
though,
time.
every once in a while and stirring it up a little bit because I want those mushrooms to get nice and soft.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Throws, caught, and oh, he had it, then dropped it. Incomplete. Oh, my God. NFC sucks, dude. Freaking bums. That was a good pass. It was, you know, it was open. He should have caught it. He dropped the ball. Boom. Who the hell was it that dropped that? Come on. So NFC's got the punt after getting a turnover, forcing Mahomes to fumble the ball.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that.
Oh, we let
neighborhood
it
as well.
bounce. Oh, it goes through the end zone. Touchback.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line.
All right, let me go get my coffee real
Continues into
quick
the
so I
end
can
zone for a touchback.
try to wake up some more. I feel tired all of a sudden.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On second down, here's the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he
All
first
right.
took off, he might pick up the first down.
Yeah, I started after having not. Oh wow, so
4th down, here's Brett
AFC
Kerr to put
punting
the
now.
football away. This is fielded at the 27, so a change of possession here on the punt. And
So
the
after,
Colts will go on offense here,
sitting
first
down
and
for a
10.
little bit, then walking, then
Now Indianapolis
I could
set
feel
to
my
take
muscles a
the
little
field.
achy in my
Feel
thighs,
coming off and bring it
but
out, my friend.
not too bad.
They've got to look at that play
Fortunately,
sheet and go to a spot
not
that
like
they haven't gone before.
dying.
Try to shake things up a little bit to try
I
to
just
get
feel
this
like
offense
usually when I
moving.
run for the first time after not running for a while, like
You look at what
my
you're
legs are
going
like
for,
dead.
realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one
But I
of those
think it's because
special
normally if I
plays
run
where
for
one
the
of your
first
better
time after a
players,
while, I end up
maybe
running
try
for
and
like
get
20
something
minutes or
big
something,
to
and
get
then
in the excitement area.
that's what does me in is I don't build up
Here's
to
Cook as they begin on the
longer
ground. Now this will go for
duration
5
of
up to the
running and
33.
try to go all out right
That's a
away.
really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because
So
they
today
see
I'm gonna
you
have
make it
to,
move the line of scrimmage.
After the pick
Actually, I
up
think
of
after
5,
this I'm
here's
gonna start
2nd and
cleaning my
5.
office. I need to find a way. I need to find a way to organize things. Like I may need to get like those containers, those plastic containers and stuff to like store stuff. I'm not really sure. I need to find a way to like put stuff away instead of keeping stuff out all over the place. Because I have a lot of stuff, but I don't necessarily have anywhere to put it.
Keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
I believe this is the first time the NFC's been on the AFC side of the field the whole game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh,
Cook.
and stuffed. Oh, Cook.
And
that's who that is. Dalvin Cook.
Nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Really, Chester? Oh my God, you nasty fucking cat, dude.
On 2nd down, Cook. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and
Why?
it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means
He
is
just came over
his
and
ability to read, react, and
walked
make
by my
a
chair
play.
and sat there and
But
puked on the
that one,
floor.
he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd
No,
down,
Rodgers looking, throws. Oh, on the run, caught. Huge first down on 3rd and 11. Wow.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion.
You were
on
so
3rd
disgusting.
down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Really? No, get down. Get. No, you're not coming up here, you freak. You sick bum. Yeah, once I get this office clean, then I feel like I'll feel a lot better. I'll feel a little less stressed because then I don't have like just shit all over the place.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
What's the matter, baby? Why you sick? Why you pukies? I don't like that. It's gross.
2nd and 5.
No, you're not eating none of my muffin, you bum.
Now we've got whistles and a flag.
Really?
Looked
A
like
false
one of the Colts
start?
linemen might have jumped. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They run, Cook.
Damn, all right, Cook with the first.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The Colts with a first red
No,
zone
your mom.
opportunity in the ball game. They have
Your
a
mom,
first and 10
man.
at the 18.
Rodgers looking, throws. Oh, caught, touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Rodgers to Hopkins.
18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football
What's up,
game.
Wesley? How's it going today, man?
Certainly there are good things
How you
about
doing?
quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown.
I'm eating one of those pistachio muffins, man. Those things are freaking amazing. They're so bad for you, but they're so good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to cut down. I'm gonna have to cut down on my Angry Orchard for sure. The wine's not too bad, but the Angry Orchard is by far the worst thing that I drink. But that's got so much sugar in it and everything, and the calories are just too much. Like, I gotta stop. I gotta cut back on my Angry Orchard, and reset my diet, so I stop gaining weight,
Taking it about the 1.
and so that I can drop some weight.
Down, he's up just past the 25-yard line.
Oh, a holding on the kick return.
Let's check the call.
That's actually kind of rare.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 16.
So, Wesley, how's Ella doing? She's still treating you like trash? She's still not talking to you, as you said? Well, she said you lied. Oh, wow, Jesus, about time. Now the fucking, oh, excuse my language. Now the damn thing that the payment that I sent to PayPal finally cleared. Really? Like, why did that take 8 days? Why did that take 8 days for that thing to clear? That makes absolutely no effing sense, bro.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller.
Oh, hey, baby. How's it going? How you doing, man? Alright, so why do these guys come up with these articles? I hate this crap. Okay, does anyone know who Google just poured... Someone said Google just poured $4 million into a particular stock.
Okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
It says it's fresh out of a highly secretive lab in Boston, Massachusetts, and it's poised to make early investors billions. It's not cannabis, it's not Bitcoin or some other blockchain-related technology, it's not 5G. It could be bigger than all of those. But see, that's the thing. They go on and they say, like, it's something that they think you should invest in, but then they want you to pay money. They want you to pay money to them so that they can tell you to choose which stocks to invest in. And it says Bill Gates is going all in on a breakthrough technology that's already changing the world. All right, so the AFC forced a punt again. So see if the NFC's there. Oh, what a good return there. Let's see if the NFC is going to be able to take advantage of that good return. So how are you doing, gamer? What's going on? What's going on, man? Carson.
And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10.
How's life? How's work?
Here comes the
How's oh, you know what? How's the ladies doing?
The last possession, these guys
How's the
were able to
ladies
tie the
doing?
game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
Mr. Babe Magnet over here. Got all the women chasing after him. About that. Oh God, no. Hey man, is this a long time watching you? Spending time with my wife and my daughter as she is 3 months old. Wait, who the heck are you though?
Complete to Hopkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there.
Tucker, who are you? Like, how do I know you? Like, oh God, gamers. So now I'm worried. I mean, dude. So if you subbed and you haven't been here because you take care of your family, like, dude, dude, look, that's certainly a lot more important than me. Okay.
5 yards on the catch there.
Life is life. You only get one of them. You got to take care of it. You know, your women need attention. You know, like your wife needs attention. Obviously. Oh, Major. Okay, all right. That's who. That, you know what? That was who I was thinking you might be, but I wasn't sure. Like, seriously, that's what I was thinking, that you were Major, but because I remember you saying like you were getting spine buster. Oh, that was fucking awesome. That was awesome. Did anyone else see that? He jumped into his hand and he got spine buster. That's awesome. But yeah, well, that's good, man. Because I thought you said you were engaged before. I don't remember if you were married. I remember you said you got someone pregnant, but I don't remember you saying that you were getting married. So did you get married after she was? Well, I'm assuming you did, right? After you found out she was pregnant or something, or like how long have you been married for? Keep it down, Chris. Trying to sleep. Chris, wake up! Fire! Fire! So I have colitis, so I've only worked one day in the last 3 weeks. Whoa. So what exactly is that? Oh, field goal attempt, and it is good. So the NFC takes the lead by a field goal here. What the hell's colitis again? But so you just worked one day in the last 3 weeks. So are the BBGs, are they texting you like, hey baby, where you been? Do you need us to come over and give you a little rub down? Your colon's infected. Holy shit. You've been messing around with too many of them girls, Brett. Getting yourself diseases and shit. Nah. Bro. You know what? Then you don't need them. If they're not trying to come over and give you they're not trying to come over and give you some TLC, and fuck them, man. I like, my poor baby Carson. I just want to come take care of you.
They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what
you haven't?
Do is
okay.
Expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space. Maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call?
So isn't the one girl? Isn't she like asking, hey, where you at? Like,
as well as continue to
I haven't seen you at work that much.
Now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running.
I mean, we don't have to talk about it here if you don't want, dude. By the way, I just trying to make some conversation. Oh my God, incomplete. We don't talk about it here. I was just trying to make some conversation.
They get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
He did a fine job.
No, that ended because I got.
Before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often miss time.
Wait, what? I'm confused. Why just?
When you're going to get him, sometimes
why did that end just because of that? I'm confused.
Right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Why would that matter at all?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, dude.
Throwing now
Caught and a first down for the AFC finally.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know, or we'll have to chat sometime or something. Buccaneers or Chiefs? Definitely Chiefs, man. So, Major, like, you didn't answer my question. I guess unless you didn't want to. I don't know if you heard what I asked, but like, did you get I'm assuming you weren't married because I remember, if I remember correctly, you found out she was pregnant, but I don't think you were married then. So I'm assuming you got married. Was it like pretty recent? Did you get married last year, or like what the heck happened? Like how all that play out? Yeah, it was unfortunate circumstance. Mahomes looking, he's scrambling, throws on the run, back across his body, and a first down to Derrick Henry, and a timeout for the AFC. So remember, guys, in this game, the AFC are the Chiefs, the NFC is the Colts. They are the Pro Bowl, actual Pro Bowl rosters. Now, I'm not subbing in quarterbacks and stuff like that, so, like, Mahomes is starting for AFC, Rodgers starting for NFC, and that's the way it is for the whole game, so. You may see some backups in there by the nature of fatigue in the game. All right, another first down, another timeout. We weren't married yet, got married shortly before COVID, and we found out she was pregnant right after the wedding. Oh, okay. For some reason, I didn't. Okay, well, that's. I mean, well, how are you enjoying? How are you enjoying married life? How are you enjoying having a child? Were you there when she gave birth? Was it like the best experience that you've ever had in life, or probably one of the best experiences you could have in life? Do you feel like a father? Do you enjoy being a father? Do you enjoy being a husband? That was a very extremely loaded question, but you know, take your time, answer all the questions, please.
Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
I need to hang up these pictures in my room too. I have all these pictures that people bought me, and the ones I have from the Super Bowl last year I didn't even hang up. The Chiefs one with Mahomes and all that crap. Yeah, I got all this stuff I need to hang up. So I feel like I need to get glass cases for my 2016 NBA Champions Cavs hat. Like, I feel like I need to do something about the shelf. You know, actually, that would be a good idea to rearrange that sports shelf a little bit. But anyways, I also remember that one girl I told you about was talking on staff a while back. So, yeah, she is being interesting again. Dude, I'm telling you, like I said, I think I already told you. Well, I already gave you my opinion on her, dude. All right, so Kansas City, or the AFC, uses their final timeout. 16 seconds left in the half on the 3. So they need to get a touchdown here, otherwise they get no points. Or they kick a field goal here and tie it up. Yeah, I don't know. I think that girl's just messing. I think that girl's just playing around. I don't think she's legit. That's what I think. No, you did. Yeah, I think she's just messing around. Whoa! Mahomes throws a pick in the end zone. What the hell was that? Yeah, I don't think she's legit, man. I think she's just a tease. She's a catfish, more or less. Yeah, I need to stop eating so much sugar again. I started eating a lot of sugar. That's probably why I gained weight, really. Again, it's between the Angry Orchards and eating, like, and drinking coffee with sugar and just eating other sugary foods and stuff like that. I had cut out, like, so much sugar in my diet before that, like, it helped. That helped me maintain my weight. And now I've lost control again. I'm off the rails. I feel fat and bloated and disgusting. Damn. Wow, they didn't even call a timeout. That dude got blasted. He's still, like, rolling around. He's like, oh, I'm dead. All right, so we come to the end of the first half with the NFC leading the AFC 10-7. AFC had the ball first, so the NFC will get it at the half. That's probably why they weren't trying to hurry up there. And why are we still sitting here at the end of the second? Just so we can play this goofy animation. Here's the thing, we were both in the theater and she's still in, so she just got done with long. So I think that's why she's been talking to me a lot more.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to
Yeah,
Orlando,
but
that's
I don't know.
right.
Like,
Jonathan Coachman at our EA
I don't know,
Sports
man. Like, I just don't know that anyone
Coach.
can be that
Okay,
busy.
Right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed down version of the EA Sports.
You know, or I don't know. I feel like that's just so like hot and cold that like something's not right there.
His guys lead.
Everything is a big experience. I was very happy to become a father at 24. Jesus Christ, dude. I envy you. With my wife being 25, older than me. Luckily, I was allowed to be in the room, but that was only one allowed in there. Dude. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, but you are the dad. So did they have you? Did you cut the umbilical cord? Or did the doctors do it? Like, did they offer you the opportunity to do it, or did they, because of COVID or whatever, did they just like not even offer? I definitely ain't going after her because I'm done with girls until I get back from the military. All right, man, whatever. Like, just look. Just open up incognito on Google Chrome, search for, do a search for list crawler, and if you're willing to shell out like $80, you can get like some chicks around to sleep with you. I'm not implying that you need to pay, but in order to find someone, I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to get laid, for example, there's easy ways to do it if you're willing to pay. All right, so we begin the second half here. Not a very high-scoring affair. I should have. Now I'm second guessing my. I should have turned on arcade, because the Pro Bowl was like just basically no one plays. No one really cares. No one's trying to make an impression in the Pro Bowl.
At the 28-yard line, just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. He was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
All right, so Rodgers back to pass. He's scrambling. He throws and caught for a first down. But she also started showing me a lot of attention a few months ago. I kind of pushed it away. That thing with the girl I work with.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, you know what? Like, you have to make decisions, man. Decisions. Oh, Rodgers throws on the run. Yes, I did do it. It was weird, but all is well. It wasn't weird. I bet it was. I mean, that's kind of like, I can't imagine, but no, I'm very envious of you, because I thought I'd have kids by now. I just turned 40, dude, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have my family. I still don't have the one thing in life that I've always ever wanted. I always thought I was gonna be married and have kids by the time I was 30. That was my goal in life. And here I am at 40, still no kids, still no family, and all that kind of stuff. So make sure, like, if anything, just think about if you ever feel like you're lost or you're confused, like, just think that there's people out there that don't even have that opportunity. One, can't have that opportunity, or two, people who haven't realized that opportunity yet, and like, that's something that you need to hold on to and cherish and value. Always value your wife. Always listen to your wife. Not in the sense of being bossed around, but like, hey, if she thinks there's problems or stuff like that, like, always be paying attention and try to do everything you can to make things right and keep things good, keep things as perfect as they can be. Even if anything, for the sake of the kid too. For the sake of your daughter. What a punt, and through the end zone, touchback. I ain't trying to get laid. If I was, I already would have. I know someone who basically told me they would if I wanted to, but that's what? What, dude? All right, man. Fine. Okay, teach their own. That's fine.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, "Don't do that again."
But yeah, definitely. You know, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he
Yeah,
say
definitely.
that,
You know, just cherish your wife, cherish your family.
supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're
Again,
trying to
it's
score.
some people. Imagine there's some people out there who can't have
The bottom
kids.
line is take care of the football, and everything else should
You know,
flow
it's
from
just.
there.
Quick lesson: never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And then you have old men like me who, you know, wanted to do that, and I haven't even done it yet. So,
You've got to break down the
so
defender.
you're getting life stuff done
Really nicely executed curl route.
earlier on. You'll be able to grow old and see your daughter possibly have kids of her own and have a family. You get to be a grandpa. You know, could be a beautiful thing, man.
A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Running from the gun with Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Who the heck?
Officially, it's a
Who the heck is this
1-yard
guy?
loss.
Who the
That's
fook
gonna
is this
bring up
guy?
2nd and 11. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, he's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, picked off, but there was a flag. Oh no, and he got stopped. But that may be holding on the offense, anyways.
And to the 40-yard line.
You will be going into the military too much. Okay, that's.
What's the deal, y'all?
Hey, to each their own, man.
Decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
It's all good. It's all good, man. You don't need to explain anything to me. I'm just some guy, dude. I'm just some guy. That's all I am. Rodgers looking, so the interception stands. Oh, spin move, but he went backwards for some reason.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Now you were more than that. Well, yeah, so about that.
At the Chiefs' 37-yard line.
About that. Oh wait, I can't remember. You were long. You didn't even know. I don't think you were around. So Natasha and I broke up,
Give to Cook out of the gun.
and I started. I went on a date with someone else, someone new, last Wednesday, or this past Wednesday. This is not the Pro Bowl. This is the Pro Bowl. It's as best as it's gonna get in Madden,
But you still
bruh.
have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
All right. So Rodgers back to pass, throws, caught, and a first down. The date went well. We have a lot of common interest, which is good. She's probably the first. I think she's actually the first girl that I've met that actually says that she likes South Park. And I didn't even bring it up. She was like, "Oh, I love South Park," and I was like, "What? What did you say?"
And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And stuff's to run. If it didn't go well, let me know so I can, when I go to how I can make my stops. What the heck?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You're not, dude. Come on. But yeah, she's you know, we got a lot of like little things that we.
Blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Yard line, 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Rodgers finds his tight end Ingram. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice
and a screenplay. Oh my God, he's dead. Where's the flag? He just punched the shit out of that guy. He just like KO'd his ass. Damn. He murdered him. So it was a second day and a half. Yeah, we're supposed to be going out again on Wednesday. We talked about it on that date. We already agreed to going out somewhere. So I'm actually going to end up taking her to round 1. We're going to play some games and have some food and have some drinks and just try to have a good time. Well, not try, and we will have a good time. So she said she hadn't been to an arcade place like that for a long time now, so that's good. So it's something she gets to experience again. Wow, 4th and 3, they're going for it. This is kind of a gutsy call. Oh, incomplete and turnover on downs. What the hell was that? It was like all leggy and shit.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea.
Yeah, Chester, that's yours. You nasty bomb. Yeah, you did that. Really yeah, that's yours.
Twist here in the
you
third
nasty
quarter.
Jerk.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start with the option. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up.
Melinda's such a bum. She is such a bum.
And that they did, no time for a loss.
Yeah, so yeah, but I actually well, I don't know that you would watch back an old stream, but like last night I had the Rock Band one I did, the Rock Band and chatting. Towards the end of that, we were talking about like that girl. You know, I was talking about like the date and all that kind of stuff for a little bit. So
when you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running.
I saw that, but I was too busy to join in. I was catching up with a friend. Oh, too busy for me, huh? See how it is. Good enough to talk to in Discord, but not good enough to talk to on YouTube.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
See how it is. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made.
Yeah, so today I got to clean. But yeah, we it was good. You know, again, like we have a lot of we have a lot of things that we click on, like, or just have in common that are just like small stupid things. Like we both have acid reflux. We both don't like spicy food. We both love South Park. We both have similar interests in movies. We both have the desire to travel and go see historic monuments and, you know, go on cruises or go to cabins and stuff like that. You know, we both have immediate interest in starting a family, and it's just, you know, a lot of oh, what the hell, he fumbled! What the hell? What the hell? He fumbled rolling over to the defender. Mahomes, what the heck? He's starting to look like Jared Allen out here. Or Josh Allen, sorry, not Jared Allen, Josh Allen. What is her age range? She's 34, going on 30. She'll be 35 in August. She's Lebanese. She's very interested in music. She has a brother who is a drummer, and I like to play drums on Rock Band, so that was kind of an interesting coincidence as well, because I've always thought about potentially getting a drum set. That's not bad at all. No, it's not. You are both bums. Shut up. You're a bum. That's what me and you have in common, baby. Bow chicka wow wow. Hey, Preston. How about it?
What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers, slant to Adams.
Rodgers pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You do like to play drums, yes. Yeah, so I was telling her about how Melinda was saying that, like, and well, I think she was doing, that was when Preston was here too, so Preston could attest to that. When we were playing Rock Band, you know, she was saying, she's like, wow, she's like, you actually, like, you can play new songs and not really have that much complications. She's like, yeah, I think you really should invest in a drum set and play actual drums. But I'm like, you know, considering that I was talking, well, considering the way things were initially seeming with Natasha when we were together, like, it seemed like that wasn't going to be a an opportunity.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So signs of life in what's been a
oh, maybe you two were meant to be.
Second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh my gosh, stuff. All right, so NFC driving again, up by 3 into the 4th.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Sounds like her personality meshes really well with yours.
He gets this one into the hands.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she's also very bubbly and like sort of sort of like almost sort of like an infectious kind of like I want to be around you type of person. You know, we talk, we laugh. You know, again, it was just the one date, but like we talked, we laughed. You know, we enjoyed each other's company. you know, we were both on the same page as far as like, you know, we knew that we would want to go on another date. Rodgers, what is he doing? Oh, and he gets sacked. Down goes Rodgers. Down goes Rodgers.
That's a quarterback in for the sack. Tre'Davious White, and their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
Trade me. Liver for colon.
Defensive end.
It was somebody like you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right.
All right, so this to take a 6-point lead, and it's good.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this
So the AFC can still win this with just a touchdown,
It's 13-7.
but they can't tie it anymore with the field goal. So
they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had
she's
scored a
also
touchdown
very verbose. Like she's actually very like she communicates.
Down to the other direction, all of a sudden
I would say almost like over communicates. I don't know, or maybe communicates more than what I'm used to someone else communicating. Like she just literally just says like what's on her mind. Like this is how I'm feeling, or this is what I'm thinking. You know, it's very different.
Will begin at the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
I mean, she claims that she's very good in communicating. We talked about like her, you know, she's divorced as well. So I mean, she's got experience. Her marriage or her relationship that she was in was about as long as mine. I think hers was like 11 years, whereas mine was 10 or 9, whatever you want to say. So I know a little bit about her past when it comes to her divorce and why she got divorced and all that kind of stuff. And you know, with the family, like I said, a family, she's, you know, she's not like trying to rush to have a family, but she's like, but I know that I'm like, my clock is ticking, and I wanted to have her goal was to have a family by now too, but her prior relationship did not allow for that. So I know it's certainly at the top of her mind, though, at least. So I know it's a priority of hers, which is good because that's a priority of mine as well. How did y'all even meet? Actually, so I met her off of eHarmony. Like, literally, I paid to be on eHarmony, like, Tuesday or something like that. And then, like, I started talking to her on a Wednesday. And then by Saturday, we were like, okay, let's set up a date for next Wednesday. Like, so we talked on there for a few days. Then she was like, so then we set up to go on a date. She gave me her number, and then now, like, we just talk through text mostly.
Solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's
that is the one thing I will say about eHarmony, though, is that, you know, since that they match you, they try to match you with people based on your personality, and that's why, you know, it's interesting that you mentioned, like, it sounds like your personalities match. Well, like, you know, again, you go through those personality tests. You go through those personality tests, or all those tests where they try to determine, like, what kind of person you are, and then they show, like, how you match based on, like, how they answered their questions. So they have like a score essentially, and like in theory, the higher the score the person has, the better you should in theory match, just based on how you answered questions and your personality profile. Mahomes throws, caught, and a first down that gets them in field goal range. But again, field goal cannot tie this. They need a touchdown to take the lead by 1. Under 6.5 left in the game.
33 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes throws. Whoa! What the? What the hell? How many times is it gonna hit off your head, bro? Before you decide to just let it fall to the ground. Wait, what? Oh.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes to throw once more.
So the Browns unveil the logo. Oh my God, Mahomes with another pick? Why is Mahomes throwing all these interceptions? Or no, that's right, he fumbled it twice and turned it over. Now he just threw an interception. I feel like that's his second interception though. Holy crap, that may be the game here. Why is Mahomes like single-handedly just losing this game for them? So yeah, so the Browns revealed a 75th anniversary logo.
They get the crucial turnover just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway.
They received a gift.
Their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Take care of
that's a pretty, I like that.
Start to drive is complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. That tight end position.
Although I think there's more to it than what this guy says, but I like the idea of this guy's comment on Twitter. So this guy on Twitter, I'm going to post it in Discord. This guy on Twitter says, Deshaun Watson is quitting on his team because they went 4-12. Baker Mayfield bagged an 0-16 team to draft him and help make them a winner. I'll take winners over quitters all day, every day. But hey, glad you love individual stats.
You just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs. And they obviously picked the right
Not bad, not bad. I like that thought process there. But the whole thing with Deshaun Watson has to do more with just the record. It's because, you know, you got to keep in mind it's how the team is managed. And when Mayfield was drafted, that's when things were starting to come together for Cleveland because you had Dorsey and you felt like you had a pretty good core of, you know, upper level executives that were starting to form together. And so like the organization, it seemed like, okay, it's starting to turn around finally. Obviously with the difference being like, well, the weak spot being Hugh Jackson at the time, but the fact that you had a solid upper level executive management starting to come together and be on the same page in theory and all that kind of stuff, like, but the Texans are just a fucking mess, man. Like, they're basically what the Browns, they're starting to look like what the Browns looked like for so long with their upper level, you know, executives and, you know, obviously head coach situation as well.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his.
All right, so 3rd and long. I mean, can the AFC get a stop here? And oh my God, they do not get the stop. Oh, the 40, the 30, and he gets stopped at the 21. But that may be enough to end this game here. That was the play that you couldn't give up. It was basically just a streak route.
45 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you.
And then the DB missed the first tackle, so that didn't help either.
Nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play,
yeah, I don't understand how 5-minute quarters in Madden equates to an hour, but then 15-minute quarters equates to 2 hours. Because in theory it should be 3 hours, but it only ends up being 2 somehow. And then 10-minute quarters is about an hour and a half. Like, there's just something doesn't make sense with that. It's just not mathematically logical. I don't like that. That's all you need to know that there is no logic in EA Sports games. Because math is tried and true, man.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Wow, they lost another yard or two. So another field goal would definitely put this game out of winnable range for the AFC. So let's see if they go for it on 3rd and long, like if they're going to go for the first, or if they're just going to play it conservative and run it.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
All right, they're going for the first. They only rushed 3 guys, though. That may be a mistake. Rodgers throws! And incomplete. He kind of got hit on the throw, or his arm got hit or something. So definitely a makeable field goal here for the NFC to take a 9-point lead. And again, that puts this game out of reach, I feel like, for the AFC. If they make it this, I mean, it's definitely makeable for sure. Getting to the 30 is about what you need. The kick is up, and it is good. So I think that may be it for the AFC, guys. They may be carrying that L. But see, I don't understand. Why do they have Mahomes like be the guy who's the detrimental part of the team? That makes no sense. Why is he fumbling so much? Why did he throw so many picks?
Not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
We should have went arcade mode with this. We may end up having to do that. Do the Pro Bowl tomorrow. Because aren't they doing the actual Pro Bowl like thing tomorrow, or however the hell that works?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Damn, all right.
Down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Now, oh, a flag. Oh, a face mask right there. You don't know. What don't you know? Oh, that's huge. That gives them to Indies, or they get that to NFC's 48. So I mean, again, if they can score a touchdown here without burning any timeouts, I mean, that would be huge. That gives them a chance. At least gives them a chance. Not a great chance, but it gives them a chance. So if this next play, if the AFC can score a touchdown, they are very much in this game.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
Mahomes looking. He's going to scramble away. Throws on the run. Caught and a first down. Not exactly a great play, though.
Inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here.
So I hope next week, I need AMC's stock to go up next week, guys. If their stock can go above $14.50 per share, then I'll be fine. Like anything above that, I'm perfectly fine. I would love to see if we could manage to get AMC's stock to go to like $100, or like skyrocket like GameStop's. I don't think it'll get that high. That's wishful thinking, in my opinion. But even if it can get to like $100 a share, that would be insane. It would be freaking insane. Oh no! Down goes Mahomes! Down goes Mahomes! Mahomes skillet.
He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
2010, oh my gosh.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
Mahomes with the play action. He throws. Oh, flick of the wrist. First down. Look at that. Like cake. Like cake. But still, they have no chance of winning this game now.
The defense shaking their
They can't.
heads.
They're not calling any timeouts, and I know why. It's because they're trying to preserve time for the defensive side of the ball. But the problem is that by doing a hurry-up offense, you automatically chew off like 20 seconds of clock. So it's kind of like you're screwed if you either way.
Operating from the red zone.
Throws deep to the end zone. Oh, what a touchdown! Oh shit! They have a chance. Stephon Diggs, what a catch! He's got both Kansas City's or both AFC's touchdowns. Did you see that play? What a grab!
The onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Hi, Chester.
Tucker
You
now for
cute
the
little
extra
kitten.
point.
You adorable fat monster. Fat monster kitty.
And it's good. It cuts
Actually,
it
you're
to
a
two.
skin and bones kitty. You got nothing. You're like a damn skeleton,
The
cat.
summary that time,
You're like a damn skeleton.
and it ends with a
Skeletor
touchdown they needed, but
up in
not
this
the
mug.
two-point conversion, as this remains a 2-point deficit here in the
You know,
final
I gotta
minute.
see if I can find my Saquon Barkley card. I've been looking for that thing. I don't know where the hell it's at. I remember I took it to work one day. And then I know I had to come home and put it somewhere, but I don't know where the hell I put it. And I can't find that damn thing anywhere. I have to start looking through all my cards to find it. I probably put it somewhere where I'm like, okay, I'll never lose it if I put it here. And then can't even find the damn thing now.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And the
Yeah, that
Colts
was a
are gonna
terrible
recover
onside
the
kick.
football. And that should be enough to get them home.
Well, no, it's not enough to get them home yet. They got Kansas City's got 3 timeouts. I mean, again, this is very slim for AFC. They have like really no chance of winning this game. But if the NFC runs the ball like they should, and AFC can manage to get a turnover, they have a chance. Like if they can get a turnover on first down, then like they could actually win this game. Because then they just need a field goal to win it. But they still have, they would have a ways to go before it's even get into NFC territory to kick that field goal. So, I mean, it's still winnable for the AFC, but just it's very, very unlikely. Strip the ball, strip it, strip it. There was a flag that was holding on the offense there, but that took 4 seconds off the clock.
So that one will be accepted. They're backed up here with a first.
They got a safety
and
blitz
20
coming
now
here.
after the holding penalty.
They better not be trying to throw this ball. That was what to say.
On the carry, it's Cook.
Oh no, I think he face masked him.
Back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot.
Oh my gosh, illegal, what the hell? Illegal block in the back. So 1 second ticks off there. No, 3 seconds. And now they're back to their 39. First down and 30. Okay, I feel like this may be scripted here, guys. There may be some script going on here because now, literally, if Kansas City, if AFC manages to get a turnover, they're in great field goal position almost. Like, they would just need one play to get in field goal range and win the game.
Cook following the penalty.
All right, so now Kansas City has the burn timeout. Now they're down to 19 seconds left in the game. It's second down. But see, they chewed up a lot of time just with the penalty. So second down and 25, but 19 seconds left. They managed to chew off almost 10 seconds in 3 different first down plays. So that kind of benefited the NFC more than the AFC to some extent.
Certainly another run. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, another 3 seconds. Yeah, they need to be stripping. They need to be trying to strip the ball. They're just making tackles. They're not really trying to punch the ball out or anything. They're down in 25. I mean, because if they punt, then it's pretty much impossible for Kansas City or for AFC to win the game. I mean, there's just very, very little hope. I mean, because they only get one play essentially, and they would have to get out of bounds on that one play. They could not allow. How did he just get all that yardage? Yeah, now it's just, there's no chance. I mean, 11 seconds, 10 seconds left in the game. They have to punt. Now they're on the 41, 4th down and 10, so they got back to the original line of scrimmage. The punt will chew off at least like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. That's like half the clock. So, I mean,
he's been terrific so far.
9, 8, 7. He punted it out of bounds. What a shitty kick. So he took off 4 seconds. Yeah, so they basically just need to chuck it up and hope that whoever gets the ball can score a touchdown. Throw it to Tyreek, man. That's all you got to do. Just give it to Tyreek and see and set up some blocking, see what happens. That's all you can do. Or Diggs. You got Tyreek and Diggs on the same team, so yeah, they're basically showing Hail Mary.
This is just an exercise in futility.
7 seconds left. 6, 5, 4. Mahomes chucks it. D3, 2. Oh, they dropped it. What the hell? They had a chance. Kelsey had a chance and he couldn't grab it. What a bum. He was open. He could have ran it in for a touchdown if he makes that catch. Like, literally, he was uncontested. Do they ever catch those? It seems like every time the ball goes in the air like that and bounces off of someone's head, no one's ever able to actually obtain possession of the football. So the AFC found a way to try to keep themselves in the game down to the end. They were a threat, but man, Mahomes had two fumbles lost and at least 2 interceptions. I think he threw 2 interceptions. I know he threw 1 for sure. But either way, he turned the ball over at least 3 times. So that's not realistic at all. All right, so with that being said, then that means the NFC has won the Pro Bowl. That was kind of a bad sim. TBH.
With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.
Yeah, BBQ. Why are you so mad? He's like, damn it. How could I turn the ball over so many times, bro? In my own stadium. With basically everyone from my team on the Pro Bowl roster. So how many... Oh, God, that was close. I almost knocked over my coffee cup there. Let's see. 5 turnovers. Holy shit. So he had 3 interceptions. Oh my God. I thought, Jesus. So he literally turned the ball over 5 times. Mahomes did. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. 2 fumbles. And they don't say how many fumbles were lost, but I know he lost both his fumbles. They were both recovered by the opposing team. So he turned the ball over 5 times by himself. Yeah, that's not that's not realistic. All right, well, there you have it with Mahomes being like a detriment to his team, which that's not very ever likely until he starts to fade in age and talent later on in his career. Mahomes single-handedly cost his team the game in the Pro Bowl, but still had more passing yards and touchdowns than Aaron Rodgers, which is interesting. But there you have it, guys. NFC with the win. Thank you, everyone who stopped by today, guys. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, everyone, for your continued support. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, probably around the same time or so. And, yeah, till next time, guys. Bye-bye.